All right, Rachel, I think we're good. It was, yeah, just being wonky. All
Okay.
right. All right, so getting started. We're just going to be going over the app today. So the app you're going to be using to log in, fill out your logs, complete DVIRs, all that kind of thing. So the very first time you log in, you're going to have to enter your company code up here. And they'll be given to you by your fleet manager, as well as your driver ID and your password. And something I actually recommend is the first time you log in to click Remember Me Here. And your company code and your driver ID will always be remembered after that point, but you'll always have to enter your password. So just keep that in mind. I just highly recommend that. So I'm going to log in here. Give it a second. All right. We're not connected to an ELD device. You have to do that before you log in, doing everything like that. And also, every time that you log in and you don't have all your logs certified, you'll get this little alert notification here. And you don't have to do it right away, but it's just kind of a little nudge to get you to certify your logs when you're ready to do so. Click OK, got it. And this is what you're going to see when you first log on here. So you'll have on the left side here, you'll have your driving time still available. Same with your shift for driving, your work day, and your work cycle. And you'll have your rule set, entered in before that as well. In this case, it's 8 days, 70 hours. And you also have break timers. So when you take your 30-minute break, this will start counting down, so you know how much time you have left. If you're using your sleeper, you'll have your 8-2 split here if that's how you're going to be using your sleeper, 10-hour restart, and then your 34-hour restart as well. So you have all your timers on one side, and then on this side here, you'll have your logs and your DVIRs. So we're just going to go into this real quick to show you how to edit your logs. Actually, first I'll show you how to certify your logs. So when you want to certify your logs, just click this button here. And you hit the checkbox to certify them. And you can certify more than one in one, certifying logs section. But yeah, that's something you're able to do, but you don't have to do it if you're not ready to certify them yet. And when you hit certify up here in the right-hand corner, you'll get this notification here. So you just type your name in. Then your logs should be certified, and your manager will be able to see that in the portal as well, the online portal. So let's go and look at some of our logs here. These are just logs I made up, so hopefully your logs don't look like this. Oops. And we're just going to take a second. I'm going to show you how to edit a log real quick. So to edit a log, you just click on the log you want to edit. Click on this part here. And you can either use the slider here to edit your logs, or you're able to enter in an exact time here as well by clicking on these. I'm just going to use the sliders here, and let's just say I was supposed to be in sleeper this whole time. So what you do here is check the status that you want to change it to, and then your ELD device should pick up the location, but occasionally you're in a dead zone, or if you don't have a signal or something like that, you just enter in where you are. So let's just say over here. Just save that. And then your log will be changed. And you can edit your logs as many times as you need to, but once you've certified them, you cannot edit them. So just keep that in mind, that once you certify it, it'll be going to the portal for your fleet manager to look at. They are able to edit your logs, but just to make it easier on yourself, you can edit your own logs as well before you certify them. All right, let's go back here. And so currently right now we're off duty. So to go to sleeper, you just hit this button here, enter in your location, and then hit save at the top. And so you are aware, you're not able to enter driving time manually. So essentially when your vehicle starts moving faster than 5 miles per hour, then it'll go into driving time. But before that, if you're just idling or anything like that, it will not show that you're driving or anything like that. And driving time cannot be edited by you, but it can be by your fleet manager in the portal. All right, so let's take a minute and go on duty here. You should have your rules set, and your trip info will be entered in before this. This is a dummy account, so it was already entered in prior to this. Let's go back. And before you log in, you have to complete a DVIR. Here, and then to complete a new one, just go to this circle here, hit that, and you should have your tractor and trailer number. Make sure those are correct before you submit your DVIR. And if you have any defects, you would click this button. So if your lights were broken or something else like that, you just check the button or check the box there, enter in any comments as well. And same thing with the trailer. So if there are any issues, you just enter those in. If not, if everything's good to go, just hit save, and then you'll have your DVIR entered in there. So now, since our DVIR box is checked here, now we can go on duty. So when you're ready to go on duty, I think I have to enter in a location, just go right here or right here. Hit save, give it a second. And now we are on duty, you can see, because the on duty sign is on here as well. All right, so then all your timers start clicking down here, just so you know, it'll be a visual thing you'll be able to see as you're driving. And I'll just go over a couple other things. This is your dashboard, so your main screen. There's also other screens you should be aware of in here. Just going over inspection mode real quick. If you get pulled over by an officer and they're like, I want to see your logs right now, you would hit start inspection here, and you would hand off your device and show them your logs. So they'd be able to see something like this. And for security, in order to go back to the portal, or the app, excuse me, you have to enter in your password. All right, and we already went over DVIR and logbook, how to change logs. If your company has fuel cards, not 100% sure, but you can use this for, you can use this for uploading fuel receipts, excuse me, I couldn't think of the word, uploading fuel receipts, and you can mark in all the information here if you want to use that. And gauges, this is more for you to see how things are going with your truck, with your speed, coolant, everything like that. Messaging as well, let's go over this real quick. When you're entered into the system, you'll be a contact, so you'll be able to speak with everyone else in your fleet, as well as your fleet manager. So if you have to tell them any sort of information, you'll be able to send them a quick message through that. And they'll be able to send messages on your end as well. Just keep in mind, you will not be able to see these while you are driving, but you will get a notification, an audio and visual notification on your device that you have a message. You can't read it while you're driving though. And just real quick, just going over settings, you'll have your account and your trip information here. If you have any sort of questions, just call up tech support. They'll be able to help you out as well. Email, web support, it's all in here for that. And yeah, and that's about it. And then make sure that when you log off, or when you're done for the day, when your shift's over for the day, make sure you go off duty before you log off. So location, enter in some numbers, and personal conveyance is available over here if you're going to be using that. And you can only use that when you're bobtailing. Hit save, and now you went off duty, and now you can log out. And you'll get this notification as well. And okay, got it. Sign out, and you're good to go home. So that's just a quick overview of the app you're going to be using with this device. All right. Does that sound good, Rachel?
Yep, that sounds really good.
All right, awesome. All right, yeah, actually, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just got to end the recording. 1 second.
Okay.